In this video, I want to talk about this Midea U-shaped air conditioner. And more specifically, I want to talk about the fact that it's been recalled and what you can do about it. And we're going to do it right now. Back in June of 2021, I made a video on how to install one of these air conditioners. And at the time, obviously, I didn't know it was going to be recalled, but also I didn't know that so many people were going to watch that video. Right now it has about 7 million views, and I feel obligated to at least talk about the recall and what your options are. First of all, the recall is because of a mold issue. So Midea was getting a lot of complaints about mold building up in here, and that's pretty typical with an air conditioner. Any air conditioner I've ever had has some sort of mold, some level of mold, but apparently this got to the point where Midea stepped in and said, okay, let's recall the unit and we will offer some options on how people can fix this. I'll leave a link in the description over to the recall website that Midea has up. I would say that there are 3 different scenarios when it comes to this air conditioner. Either one, you have a really bad mold problem. It's just a mess. You don't want to deal with it. That's fine. The option for that, if you want to get rid of it, is that Midea wants you to cut the cord. They want you to write on the unit, recalled, take a picture, and they will refund your money. And they did obviously take this unit off the internet, and they offer an updated version with the proper drain plugs. And that is option number 2. If you have a unit, it's working fine, maybe there's a little mold, there's dirt, debris, whatever, you can, through the website, schedule someone to come out and to service the air conditioner, which is what I actually did for not only to fix this, but because I wanted to make this video and show you what they come out and do. And it took maybe 7 minutes. And I'm going to show you how to do it yourself if you don't want to go through this whole process. The other option, in my opinion, if this is working fine and you don't have any mold buildup, then you have nothing to worry about. But I would at least suggest to schedule that appointment, or I'll show you how to do it on your own if you want to. So this is my other unit that is running and working totally fine. And this was the one that I had serviced this morning. So when the guy came out, I guess he went inside and sprayed down something on the inside, probably some kind of mold killer. And then my wife told me he was here, so I did what any homeowner should do, and I came up and watched his every move and talked to him and tried to figure out exactly what he did so I could make this video. And this is what he did. Right here, he drilled a hole and he put this little filtered drain plug, I guess, in here, but it is a plug that can drain the water. And apparently, that's all you need to do. So all that water that was sitting in there before, it would just kind of create an environment that was good for mold. So now I have this draining and I shouldn't have any issues. So here is my other unit, and if you look underneath, you can see there's no drain hole. So this drain plug right here was given to me as a replacement for the other unit, and then he told me to contact Midea for more if I needed them. And I'm gonna actually put this one in here. And when he gave it to me, I asked what size drill bit he was using, and he had an 18 millimeter, but he said 3/4 of an inch will work. And in fact, it makes it a little easier to get this plug in. So I have one of these step-up bits right here that does about 12 different sizes. 3/4 is right here. So this is what I'm gonna use. And as far as location, we basically just wanna make sure that we're not on curved piece like this and like this, and we want to go as far as we can possible in this corner. But it's important to mention that these models aren't all the same, so make sure you check on the inside here on the side of the unit. There is a model number, and I will leave the one that I have on there, and you just want to make sure that there's nothing here that you're going to hit. That would be bad. This fan should be out of the way. We're just gonna go slow, make sure we don't hit anything, and drill in right here. I'm just gonna hold this on the corner just like this, to get an idea of the furthest I would like this to go to the edge. So something like that. So I'll start drilling right here in the center, and just be aware that there will probably be some water in here, so I'm just going to drill a small hole and then let it drain a little bit. I have the unit unplugged just in case. There's all that water. That apparently is the cause. Now what I'm wondering is, why isn't that good enough? Why don't they tell you where to drill it and then just let it drain like that and not put this in? I don't know. This has like a filter in it, and I'm assuming that you just put this in there so bees and whatever else can't get in there. But I'm just gonna do what they say to do, but I feel like that would be sufficient. Anyways, we'll let this drain a little bit. Water's actually good for the drill bit. Keep it cool. 11/16. And one more is 3/4. Careful, this might be sharp. Looking good. Didn't hit anything. As you can see, that's a good spot for that. Now I just take the plug, kind of work it in there, just like that. Repair done. Just so you know, I am making this video with no affiliation to Midea. I'm doing this on my own, at my own risk, and you're doing the same if you choose to do this. Put your model number in on their website and figure out if that unit is recalled. Make sure it's the same in the back. You're not going to hit anything. And one reason you might want to do this is because you don't want to wait. If you cut your cord, write recalled like they say to do on the website, you don't have an air conditioner. I wish they did that a different way, but apparently it's taking a long time to get a refund. And for me, I made contact with Midea. I heard back about a month later, and it took 2 months to get a technician out here. So I decided to do it on my own on this one. So again, at your own risk, do whatever you want. And if you do have a problem in here, I will leave a link in the description over to a video where I show you how to clean this. Thanks for watching. I hope it helps. We'll see you on the next one.